AI is running into a wall. Not a metaphor, like literally. The models that power everything you use every day, more money, more data, more chips, barely getting smarter. And the company is spending trillions on this thing, bleeding money. So, is the AI bubble actually popping? Stay with me because I'm about to show you two completely opposite cases, and the truth, it's neither of them. Real quick, November 2022, OpenAI drops ChatGPT. The internet broke, 100 million users in 2 months. Faster than TikTok, faster than Instagram. Investors went crazy. Billions poured in. Every app overnight had AI powered slapped on it. And the whole vibe was simple. Bigger model, more data, more compute equals to better AI forever. Except that rule just broke. Reason one is that the math is not mathing. AI companies are planning to spend over $500 billion in the next 2 years. That's basically the entire GDP of Singapore. And you know how much people actually spend on AI right now? $12 billion a year. That's the GDP of Somalia. Singapore versus Somalia. That's the gap we're talking about. Reason two. Nobody's actually making money. A massive study found out that 95% of companies using AI are getting zero return. Zero. Not a little, not enough, zero. And OpenAI straight up said they expect losses through 2028. Reason 3. The models hit a ceiling. MIT just published a study. Spending exponentially more money on training gets you maybe a few percent better. That's it. Reason 4 is that they're running out of data. LLMs train on human written text. Researchers think that we'll run out of this between 2026 and 2032 because there is literally only one internet. Reason 5. Even the insiders are scared. One of the co-founders of OpenAI said it himself. The age of scaling is over. Bill Gurley, one of Silicon Valley's most respected investors, said that one day, I just think we trip and run out of money. Okay, wait. Before I tell you why it's actually not all doom and gloom, if you're finding this interesting, subscribe. No cap, I cover stuff like this all the time. Cost you literally nothing. Alright, because here's what the doomers are missing. Reason 1. The stock bubble already quietly deflated. Capital Economics literally said that the AI valuation bubble has already corrected. The price to earnings ratio for big tech, lowest since the pandemic. A controlled deflation is not a crash. Reason 2. They found a whole new way to scale. When training hits its wall, researchers didn't quit. They invented something called inference time compute. Instead of training a bigger model, you let it think longer when it's answering. That's how AI got gold medals at Math Olympiads in 2025. Not by being bigger, by thinking harder. Reason 3. DeepSeek changed everything. China's DeepSeek matched OpenAI's best model with a fraction of the compute at the time. Smarter architecture beats bigger budget. Reason 4. The real money was never in the chatbot. Everyone obsessed over ChatGPT and Sora and robots. The actual value? Agentic AI, automation, the boring stuff that actually works. The market? Nowhere near paid. Reason 5. Even the Fed chill. Jerome Powell literally said that this is different from .com. Real infrastructure is being built. Real revenue is being generated. Nvidia hit $4 trillion because it's selling actual chips to actual companies. That ain't that easy. So is the AI bubble popping? The hype bubble, yeah, that's popping. The AI washing startups, the insane valuations, and the Me Too companies dying. And honestly, good. But the technology itself is not going anywhere. The era of just throw money at it and you get smarter is over. The era of actually figuring out how to make AI useful just starting. What we're watching isn't a bubble popping. It's a gold rush ending and the real mining just beginning.